left click on the wall. Let's actually damage one a little bit. We're right clicking right now, and then I'm going to left click it to repair it. That took me a really long time to try to do, and it was very frustrating. Now these are the tools that you're going to be using, but one of the tools you will not find there is this tool right here, your construction hammer. You won't be able to enter build mode without your construction hammer, so please, before you get frustrated, just make sure you go over the basic survival skills and then you craft one of these hammers before trying to enter build mode or repairing or destroying anything. That actually gets me on an interesting note, which is I was talking about the ladder ranks, which are in social. I'm chieftain and then elder. I'm max rank and max ladder rank in this game as well. Basically, the highest ladder rank allows you to demolish walls and put up new walls on your stronghold to be able to upgrade it to what you need. And if you accidentally put like a wall here and you didn't want it, you can destroy it. But if you're just starting out in the game, you're going to get less privileges. There will be certain chests you won't be able to access, and there will be certain things you won't be able to do. So that's something very important to keep in mind. And then again, you can click B and then hold T and then select your construction tool. Now you can click B and it's up there, but I'm gonna go over this. You can click M, and as you can see to the top left, it's ciphering through different material types. So that's really useful to know. So I'm gonna exit out of that, and let's see. Okay, we're going to talk about the spirit stables. So this, you have to create this, and then if, let's say you tamed a pet, I might make a taming video really quick later on. I know there's already some on YouTube, but that way you don't have to go to different sources for it. Okay, so you can access pets through here, right? Or when you're at a keybind short for pets is circle, so it'll bring you here, and if you had a pet, it'll show the icon here, and then you'll have to set it to active. So you tame it, so once you tame it, it'll show an icon here, and then you just basically put your mouse over here, you'll click active, and then your pet's icon will display here, and you're just gonna click Z. You're gonna click Z and you're gonna be able to ride your pet. That's another important key binding to understand. If you want more information, what I suggest for this type of game, there's limited information about it, and it's kind of frustrating because it's still in early stages. But please, if you do need more information on this game, you're more than welcome to visit YouTube, the forums, Reddit, or their actual wiki page. Alright, then we're gonna go to bows really quick. So if you hold R, you're gonna be this little display menu is gonna come up, and there's different arrow types that you can select. Right now I only have one arrow type, so that's something else that's really important. This is another important thing that I will show you really quick. It is really frustrating. It was frustrating to me when I first entered into the game. One thing you won't be able to do is do pretty much anything while you're running. You'll have to wait to stop and stand still to eat food. We're gonna collect some resources right here, and okay, we're just gonna get enough. And basically what I want to do is just show you a little bit of what this is. Now I had the wrong material type on, so when it's green like this, that means you can place it. If it's red, that means you can't place it. And too far away right now is the message that's coming up. It'll show some different one, like areas blocked or areas restricted. Those are good things to keep in mind. Alright, so notice that there's an arrow. You can click L to cipher which way the arrow faces, but primarily I'm going to face that arrow away from me, and then you can hit R and cipher through different types. This works for walls and this works for ceilings. Not really sure about the other ones. I don't really use the other ones very much. Now, if you're going to craft a door, which is this one right here, this is the door, and I'm going to hold the interact button, which is F, and I'm going to put all my resources in, and then this door is going to open up to the right of the arrow. So what I mean to the right of the arrow is, did you guys notice where the arrow's facing? If the arrow's facing that way, the door is going to open up that way. So it's going to open up to the right of the arrow. So this way it's going to open up to my character's left side if I did go through that. So that's something interesting to take note of. And one key tip that I will talk about is please make sure you upgrade your foundations before you do the walls. So many players just come in and they put so much effort into the walls, and I've literally went up to the foundations and destroyed them, and then got into certain critical areas with those. Talked about the general AI. Let's see. Talked about the map, the chat. We talked about the research stones. We can just highlight the reckoning a little bit quicker. So the reckoning happens once, or I'm going to exit right here. And I'm going to show you. Different servers have it at different times. This reckoning schedule is Tuesday at 11 p.m. and Saturday at 11 p.m. On Loki's Guile, it's only once a week, and I think it's just Conquest because they're more difficult. Once a week, Saturday. Oh, they actually moved it. That's interesting. I think they keep changing it. Oh, no. Okay, they don't change it. And then this is important. It just basically says how often this will occur, and we're going to go back to that. So basically, if you're playing on standard mode, your shields will drop. You'll have to kill all the lost drots first, and then you have the choice of defending your base or attacking the enemy's base with certain siege tools that will be available to you. And once you kill the drops, the lost routes, I think the timer sets in for an hour after you kill all of them off, is when your shields will restore. And if you killed all yours and you went to the enemy's outposts and they're struggling to kill them off, then you can just go over there and then help eliminate some of the enemy players, and then go to the center tree and also just welcome yourself to the spirits. So you need 100,000 spirits to win the game, and a good way to know how much you have is if that's all the way at the bottom, you pretty much don't have any. If that's all the way at the top, you're winning. And then also you can go to your main tree over here to view how many you have, and we're just gonna go there really quick. And we currently have 53,000 all in all, and that is all the information that I had for today's video. 1 second, I do apologize for this. Okay. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You can, you're more than welcome to stop by my Twitch channel and show support. Currently, I am starting out, so things hopefully will develop into develop as I go with my YouTube channel, and also with my Twitch channel as well. And that brings us to the close of this video, but thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate the support. If you want me to upload more content, please comment below, and if you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe or follow me on Twitch. I always enjoy the support. It's absolutely free to follow me, and I do have some other social media stuff you can follow through my Twitch channel. That's currently where I'm doing pretty much the majority of the information I do have. And I'll just put this as a side note, I don't have a schedule for Twitch. I just sort of stream whenever I can, just because I'm in the process of relocating. And if you enjoy the content, you know, please, you know, subscribe and leave a comment if there's anything else that you would like me to make a video about. I will be making, hopefully, other videos related to this game. And this is my first one. This is kind of why it's like taking a little bit longer. I was like, hey, you should only do like a 10-minute video. But I was like, I'm just starting out on this, so probably it's going to be a little bit longer. But thank you so much, and I'm going to end this video with a countdown. And it's just a polite way to be like, hey, everything's coming to a close, rather than just like doing that. You can just have a countdown and then officially go from there. I don't think there's anything else that that I want to talk about. We pretty much covered all the basics that a new player would need to know. So without further ado, I'm going to bring this video to a close, and thank you so much for watching. And 3, 2, 1, 0. Take care, everyone.